It's that kind of day again. Some more Adventure Time butterflies. I was thinking about this last night, so I want to come back to it. It's just a good warm-up sketch. It just makes me feel good in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna pick the right brush here. I want to fix this guy first. Well, first off, I know he's just an accent sticker, but should he have his... In the reference photo, he has a big rump, so I'll give it to him. Hello, Sally. Welcome in. Good morning if it's morning, good afternoon, you know. I came back with some cute stuff. I wanted to draw more cute stuff today. Got a good stream streak going on. I've been streaming every day this week. I'm gonna probably try to keep the ball running. Keep the ball rolling. Keep it up if I can. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't know. My beetle warm-up sketch. He doesn't really look right. I liked him before. Let's take a step back and just clean up this a little bit. Remember Ice King and Gunther? I do remember. I actually was thinking about this last night. Maybe I'll have maybe I'll take a swing at an Ice King one. I gotta decide who my... So here's the thing. I could probably, you know, just for fun, draw like all sorts of Adventure Time characters. But the real problem is that I want to get these printed as stickers, and so you can see kind of the size that we're working with. We're gonna do 4x6 sticker sheet. So we can only fit so many characters, so we have to decide who the final characters are gonna be. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out in a chill doodle session. I was thinking about this last night, and I was like playing with ideas. I was like, what about... Here's my favorite one. I definitely want to do Ice King. I think that would be really funny to add. We put another moth in the lineup, right? Because we've got Finn and Jake, Marceline, and Princess Bubblegum, and then it was really hard for me to not sing that, by the way. Finn, Jake, Ice King makes a ton of sense. But what about Lady Rainicorn? Not really, because she's not really like a top tier main character, but she's really cute, and she'd make a really cute butterfly. What do you think? I was also playing with like, I don't know, I mean, a couple other ideas came to mind, like, what about like, maybe like Flame Princess or like LSP. LSP does not have a whole lot of design elements going on. BMO came to mind, but I was like, I don't know. I did check out your art. I thought it was great. Yeah, I liked your you have a lot of Sonic art. I was really excited about that. I was like, Sonic fan. But yeah, man, keep it up. So I'm saying, or I'm thinking maybe Lady Rainicorn for the last butterfly, I think I thought about BMO. I thought about Magic Man, but Magic Man's too weird, right? I also thought about like Betty, because I think what's the new show that's out? Oh, Fiona and Cake. Fiona and Cake has been popular, and you know Betty's a little bit more of a recognizable character because of that. I mean, here I am drawing the fairy from like the first Tree Trunks episode, so maybe I don't need to worry too much about recognizability. But I'm gonna zoom in on. Let me take another look at Bubblegum. She's been just a little bit off. Let's see. With this one. This one's with the line art that's kind of not perfect, but I think I can fix it. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thanks so much. Yeah, we're drawing some cute Adventure Time bugs. Bugs only. That's the rules. I don't make the rules. I do make the rules. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out who my. I think 6 butterflies will fit on a sticker sheet. So I need one more. I think it's gonna be Ice King, and then I'm still deciding what the last one's gonna be. But yeah, once I get the sticker sheet going, then I'll draw whatever Adventure Time character is a butterfly, whatever. But I do want to get a sticker sheet ordered. Flame Princess. I like that idea too. I completely forgot about her. But that would be really cute, wouldn't it? I like that idea. LSP I think would probably just be another like monochrome one, and I think we already got that with PB here. Here we go, this is working good. Gunther! Gunther Butterfly! He's definitely on the list. Gunther should be like a grub. I think that would be really funny. He just like doesn't become a full butterfly. That was another thing I was thinking. Like, what if the other characters were like caterpillars? Like, what if I drew Lady Rainicorn as a big rainbow caterpillar with a little unicorn horn? It'd be so cute. But I think Lady Rainicorn would just make a really pretty butterfly. We've got lots of votes for Gunther. I said goats for Gunther. I need more energy drink for this. But yeah, this is turning out cute. This was just like on a whim thing, and I'm really liking how it's coming out. Okay, the other thing I really want to take a look at. So Finn and Jake have kind of simple wing designs. Marceline's wing design is kind of simple, and then Princess Bubblegum has the most detailed wings out of all of them. I think I might need to simplify just a little bit. And also, maybe... Okay, where is her group? This file is getting big. Okay, here she is. I'm gonna duplicate it. Wait, did it not work? Duplicate it? Oh wait, it did. No, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Maximum layers reached. We've got so many votes for Gunther. Alright. I know when to give the people what they want. Here, will this hold you over? Wait. Let me do this just for a second. Oh, I need a new layer. Hang on. We'll delete this layer. This is now the Gunther layer. Oh, I need to turn up stabilization on this. Let's see. Alright guys, you asked for it. Here is I'm like speed drawing this as fast as I can. I don't even have a reference for Gunther, so I'm just gonna we're doing it from memory. Go, 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 go. And then what, he's got like a orange beak? Orange beak? Something like this, something like this. Bam, bam. How we feeling about all this? Looking good, right? And then he's got like the big Jake eye treatment, right? Like so. Bigger eyes. Here we go. Here we go. That's not what he looks like. What does he look like? He looks like... Okay, one more time. I think I drew it inside out, or backwards. Okay, we got his... That's a pretty good expression, but that's not... It still isn't proper. Here we go. Is that right? Gunther Caterpillar! Does he have any other, like, mark or identifying character traits? I honestly don't even think so. There he is. He's really messy. Gunther, why did you goont my fries? Remember that? It's early in the morning for me to... Okay. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Just kidding. I'm being sarcastic. Now that is a Gunther Caterpillar. Should he have like a white stripe? Oh, I know. What was... Orgelorg the Caterpillar? I gave him a stripe. I don't really like the stripe. We need his iconic design. His eyes look a little bit different. It's not... I might need to look him up, but... Okay, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit more on this. I think that's one of the problems. Come on, let's do the circle snap. There we go. I think that's better, but, alright, we'll put him over here. Oh man, everyone's entertained, right? Gunther Caterpillar. Alright. Alright, Princess Bubblegum, where is she? I need to clean up these layers. We finally hit the max layer problem. Which is a bummer, because I got a lot more work to do on this here artboard. What's happening? We've got a couple of blank layers. We can just get rid of those. That's no problem. We don't need these layers. These are good to get rid of. We can probably... I'll just we'll just start. Let's see if I can copy and paste this one now. Where's Marceline? Or Bubblegum. Here she is. Nope, still can't. Okay, let's see what we can condense here. Okay, we've got kind of a lot. Okay, I see the problem. There's a bunch of blank layers even in Marceline's group. Okay, now let's... Oh my word, I keep calling her Marceline. Alright, PB. Anyways, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing a lot better today. It is early in the morning for me though, so I'm like coming out of the brain fog. Don't worry though, I got my monster and I've been like thinking all night about these Adventure Time butterflies, so I'm excited. I gotta grab let's see about these wings. Hopefully, what is, this group is just full of unused layers. Uh-oh. I really like her hair being like part of it, part of the design. I think it's really cute. Let's start merging things. I think we can start doing that. Carefully start merging things. This is good. Okay, so we've got the line layer, the shapes layer. We've got some... I'm gonna start duplicating the wings because I just want to make a couple changes. Actually, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna adjust one wing and then we'll just flip it because we're working smarter, not harder. Oh, today was the graphic design course. It was exhausting. Did you learn a lot? Was it worth it? Did you have a good time? I love graphic design. I was talking about it when you stepped away the other day. Was that yesterday? I'll give you a quiz. When I was in college, you're gonna laugh. I took a fonts class, all about fonts. I could quiz you on fonts. Just kidding. Not about the font class though. I did take a font class. It was called typography. And I'm making jokes here, but I actually loved it. I'm all about fonts. You guys have a favorite font? I do. Is that weird? Is it weird to have a favorite font? Just the basics, so nothing too exciting. Okay. Well, you always start with the basics, so. I'm a graphic designer for work, so I get kind of excited about it. Pro logo maker and taste maker. That's me. Here I am, drawing Adventure Time's characters as bugs. Professional artist. I make jokes, but my art teacher always used to say, well, if you make art, you're an artist, and I totally agree. Alright, I'm just deciding how I want her wings to be. She's got, like, Barbie Mariposa wings. Does that resonate with anyone? I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. I was a Barbie movie enjoyer. I could still say I am. I could still say I am, yeah. Barbie movies were great. Remember when you'd watch the Barbie movies and, you know, she'd like turn into a mermaid or something and she'd have like, you know, a regular everyday mermaid that would be like accompanying her in the story. And then she would get her mermaid tail or her fairy wings, or, you know, it's kind of like the same story in like every Barbie movie. And her wings would be like glittery and rainbow and like ultra glam fashion peak femininity. And then, you know, the everyday fairy or the everyday mermaid would be like, wow, you know, I just got like a regular blue wings. I got regular blue fairy wings. Or a regular blue mermaid tail. Oh man, it's because Barbie's iconic. She gets she's just better. Draw a circle. You know what, for you? How's that? It's stupid that I've always loved Comic Sans. Really, that's funny. Hey, you know who else loves Comic Sans? Or, you know, the best use of Comic Sans in a piece of modern media? Toby Fox. Toby Fox is the only acceptable use of Comic Sans. I'm just kidding. You can like Comic Sans if you want. I always loved mermaid movies. Yeah, me too. I used to watch a lot of mermaid movies. I was one of those kids that would play mermaids in like at the local pool or whatever. Loved mermaids. I have like three top tier like fantasy. I don't know. I guess you could call them like um, fantasy like critters, or I don't know. Like I love dragons, I love fairies, and I love mermaids. Those are like the big three in my mind. I have just like buckets of drawings of fairies, dragons, and mermaids. I mean, look at what I'm drawing right now. This is basically a fairy. Some things never change. Oh, okay, so I ended up making her a little bit smaller, but I think that's good because she was a little bit bigger than all the other stickers. Let me just. I can't. I don't think I can. Okay, so I simplified and cleaned up her wings a little bit, but now that I'm looking at it, she just looks a little small. I can make it a little bit bigger. Dragons, fairies, mermaids, exactly! You get it. There's a character in Adventure Time who just has like one like iconic line. She just has like one iconic line where they're just like, yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna go inside and draw some elves and stuff. And then someone goes, you draw elves? Yes, I draw elves! It's what I like to do! That was that was me with like every family member. They'd be like, oh, you're an artist, that's so cool. And I'd just like pull out, you know, just fairies over and over again. Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I found a kindred spirit. I'm getting a good community of like artists and creatives. It's been really nice. I can go on a rant about fairies, and then I can switch it up to random video games I'm obsessed with, which actually, you know, there's a little bit of overlap. Fairies and Zelda, I mean, you know, there's no surprise why I like the Zelda series. I go on about how much I like drawing fairies, and there's fairies. And yes, I loved them. Okay, Princess Bubblegum over here. I'm trying to compare her to like Finn. She's sort of the same size. I think I made her. I mean, is it just that Finn's wings are too big? I like the proportions on Finn a lot. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take her wings and stretch them out just like a little bit. I can't do this too much. You start getting a little bit of pixelation the more you start stretching out these things. I'm on a pretty big artboard, but I am also sharing it with a couple other pieces here. So, okay, that feels good. This over here, let's stretch it out and see. I kind of wanted it to seem like, she's like mid-flap or something like that, or like kind of a quarter view. That one's not quite right. Gotta think about this. I mean, so far, like, every pose has just been like full wings out, and that's fine. I guess I don't have a real problem with that, but I guess it would be sad to hide the wings. Okay, let's try one thing. I'm gonna try something crazy. Oh, that's awesome. You've written children's literature? That's amazing. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I actually have a little children's book project I'm working on. I haven't worked on it in a little while, but okay, I want to try like a kind of a side view butterfly on this one. You know how butterflies do that thing where they kind of flatten a little bit? What if I did... Yeah, that sounds awesome. Thanks again for hanging out. Good luck at work today. Eventually I'll have to go to work too. It's Friday though. Thank goodness. Okay. So, generally, butterfly wings, I'm gonna start spitting facts, have a design on one side and a design on the other side. Should it be different? I'm kind of nervous to do that. I don't want it to go too crazy. Also, this light pink is making the crown kind of disappear. This darker wing style is probably better. Put purple on it if I did that. Purple. Ooh, that makes the colors pop really nice. Purple wing. There's some white line art things that are happening. That might work. Dare I say it? I'm gonna merge this layer down. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start moving it around a little bit. Let's see if it goes. So this would be kind of like a quarter view, or like this would be a much more side view. Maybe I should, okay. Maybe I should copy and paste the wings and then start distorting that one a little bit and then add some color. Nothing too crazy, because I don't want it to, I want the top of the wings to match. And then we'll go make this a clipping mask, right? How do we do that? Clipping mask? Okay, clipping mask. That was easy. Yeah. Okay, we'll scoot it down. Let's kind of bump it into in here. Need to be able to look at this. Uh-oh, we got some... She could be like about to land on a flower. Okay, we're gonna merge this clipping mask down. That's totally fine with me. And then, I gotta think about the composition here. I like this. I don't want to squish it too much. But that just kind of feels like a little bit of a sense of depth, right? She's like, oh, her wings are more closed than all these other guys. I think I like this. I can maybe go in and add some line art to kind of clean it up a little bit. Do I want to hear a joke? All right, hit me with a joke. Okay, white line art, just to kind of clean up this area. I'll outline the crown too. I recently rediscovered, well, I recently forgot about colored line art, and then I just recently remembered about white line art. And now I'm just doing it for everything. I think it just makes things feel a little bit more finished. Plus you can add a little bit of a sense of depth for certain things. I do kind of want to outline her hair. I'm gonna take a drink. Alright, here's the joke. The doctor treats a person who has amnesia. He starts to mumble as to why he got it. That's when the patient said, "That's funny, I don't remember asking." Nice. Man, you gotta always have a couple of jokes on hand in case you go to a dinner party or something. I'm not very good at telling jokes. I always forget the storytelling part of it. Gotta have 2 to 3 on hand. The joke I like to tell. My life. How's that? Was that a good joke? Relatable? Okay, so I just started putting line art on the shape layer. The joke is my life. Okay, I'm gonna clean up her face, her physace. I don't really like what's happening here with the white line art and the orange line art. Why did Miles Tails Prower get sick? Because he got the flu. We got the Sonic jokes in here. Also, I love when people use Tails' full name. I just love that Tails' real name is Miles. I think it's really cute. Miles Tails Prower. Great, I'm also gonna tip this in a little bit. She's so graceful, she's so pretty. It's Princess Bubblegum. She's much more refined than the other butterflies. You know, she flits around from flower to flower. I like the orange. It might be a little bit too much, but I just like adding a little bit of colored line art. It's like a potential it's kind of like a hair highlight, but maybe the white is doing that work for me. I have blue here to kind of round out a couple of things, but I'm currently not 100% sold on this blue, so I might kind of cover it up. I'm fixing the butterfly nub legs. Alright. Everything's good here. Okay. How do we feel about the blue? I'm just gonna erase it. Get rid of the blue. This is turning out really cute. Daw, she's just a little butterfly. Just a little princess bubblegum caterpillar. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about Princess Bubblegum. I think she looks really cute. There's probably a little bit more cleanup work that could be done, but I simplified her wings. I kind of changed her pose a little bit. I think this is a lot better. Let's clean this up just a little bit. Okay. She's got a lot more simple wings. I think that looks better with everybody else. She does have a lot more wing variation. Does that make sense? Okay, maybe we could smooth this out just like a little bit. Okay, I'm getting a little obsessive. It's almost time for me to start taking a swing at an Ice King butterfly. Okay, we're gonna collapse this. Okay, so you can see the outbound box is clearly like grabbing something else that's a little bit further than what we've got here. I'm gonna put a white outline. I'm gonna fix this right here. Okay, too much. Too much. This is good. I'll take the purple just to smooth out this, kind of taper that white one. Nice! Here we go. Now it's too thin. I'm getting crazy. I'm about to go crazy. There we go. The Gunther caterpillar watches over the rest of his flock of butterflies. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the Marceline moth over here. Where is this group? Here she is. Let's open that. Okay. So I like the vampire moth. The eyes are kind of hard to read. Oh, maybe she just needs some white outline. Okay. I keep taking a sip of Monster. She's good. How many times can I mention the Monster while having these morning streams? Not sponsored. That'd be crazy. Monster Energy, send me some energy drinks. They're expensive and delicious. Yeah, that's looking a lot better already. I really like... Man, white line art does so much. Okay. Well, outline... Wait, did I outline these guys' wings? No. No. We'll keep the wings like this. I do need to figure out how to keep the eyes. What if I did a little bit of orange? Orange line art in a couple of key spots. this is cute. Okay. We're gonna run out of layers here pretty soon. I gotta be efficient with it. I knew I would hit the max layer cap, especially with all these. Every character is like its own like group of 15 to 20 layers. Okay. Did I outline? I did outline Finn and Jake's like whole body. Same with Princess Bubblegum over here. So much as I like the kind of half outline. Ooh, you know what? You know what? What about this? Check this out. Blue. It's so cute. Oh, where did that line come from? Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Get some rest. I'm just starting my day here. Got a long day ahead of me too. But not before Adventure Time bugs. I was thinking about what other bugs I could like add as like the accent sticker. I want to do, what is this guy? King Worm and the snail. Do I have the snail reference here? Oh, I must have removed it. The waving snail from every episode and King Worm. I think that would be cute. King Worm is a classic. Thanks so much for hanging out. Good night. Okay, we're gonna outline her fluffy little bat head. I hope this is recognizable. I think it is. I just love that we got to have a little bit of variation and draw a moth. I love moths. They're such beautiful critters. This is looking good. Oh, I need to draw cute little... Okay, how did I draw the legs on Finn? Well, we're probably gonna do something similar here. I'm actually just gonna copy and paste this and just overlay it so that I can use it as a reference. Also, Marceline is smaller than these guys, so maybe we'll need to take a look at that. Whoa. That's okay. Actually, that's fine. Whatever. Move it up here. Drop it in. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is a little confusing what's going on, but I know what's going on. Don't worry. I'll take the lead. I might need to scale up Marceline here. Okay, I've got... So that's where I think the little legs should go, if that's not clear. And then we'll put another layer, we'll cross our fingers. Okay, we're good to have another layer. I got the license for only a few layers. I'm gonna run out. Dang, we're getting way too close to like... I think we need to move these up. Hello, welcome in. Do I know Aaron Hunter? I do not. Let's see. All I know right now is Adventure Time, Butterfly Facts. Just kidding. Okay, I think we can move this down. Should I like maybe angle them down a little bit? She's like kind of at a little bit more of a top angle than everybody else. This has like been the hardest problem to solve. How to put legs on these guys. I went like this. Okay, and then delete this guy. Oh, they make awesome novels and graphics about cats living in clans. Are you talking about the warrior books? Is there a different cat warrior class clan series that I don't know about? Maybe there is. I remember everyone was reading the warrior books, the kitty warrior books. Yes. Okay. I do know what you're talking about. I could say I guess I didn't read them myself, but I had friends who told me all about it. I know people who have like self-insert OCs. Here's my cat Starfire. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't know they were graphic novels though. Everything has a graphic novel and I like have never heard about it. Adventure Time has graphic novels. I'm like, what? I need to get those. Bee and Puppycat has graphic novels. I want to buy them. Hopefully they're not like rare collectibles like everything else is in Bee and Puppycat. Do want them though. Okay, I'm looking at... Okay, Marceline has a tiny little, I'm gonna use butterfly terms. They have like a tiny little bug thorax. Is right, or is that abdomen? I think it's abdomen. Princess Bubblegum is like she's like a little bit bigger. This is tough. But if I did a little like flip flop, okay, I'm gonna take PB, do a flip. She's flying around. That looks she just needs to be like a little bit squished. I'm afraid to do this without copying and pasting. This is why I need like 1,000 more layers than they're willing to give me. No, it's too much. We're gonna have to risk it. It's gonna be risky if I change that. Okay, let's focus on one thing at a time. Justice for my man Firestar. Okay, there you go. I knew it was like that kind of naming convention. I've seen a little bit of a resurgence for the Warrior Cat series on Instagram and things. People doing like fan animations for it. Maybe it's new. I guess I wouldn't know. New content. I don't know nothing about new content. I just watch Adventure Time over and over again. I guess I checked out Fiona and Cake. Does that count? I haven't watched the newest episode, so no spoilers. I saw someone in the chat earlier say that they love Simon. I also love Simon. Simon Butterfly? Simon Butterfly question mark? Maybe another moth, I think, with like some browns, and there's a lot of pretty brown moths. Lots of eye spots and maybe some reds. Yeah, it's looking good. You're waiting for the fourth one. It's nice to have something to, look forward to. What I do whenever there's like a series or something I'm like looking forward to, I literally mark my calendar. Like there's a game that's coming out next month, February, and it's literally like I have like a really I'm a really like hardcore planner girly, and I've got like my really rigid schedule, and then I have video game release. I just hope no one at work sees it. That'd be silly. Right next to very important scheduled work presentation, and also a video game releases this day. Can we stretch this out? Uh-oh. I started drawing on too many layers. What's happening? We need to... I need... The legs are on the same layer as the one I was just doing some detailed work on the wings. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this. That's how we solve this. That's how we solve this. I think, hopefully, this is good. Okay, I think we can do this. Now we take this and we move it down. Where's the wings? Okay, we have one wing here. Okay, these wings are separate. I see. Although now that I'm looking at all this, maybe we remove some of this stuff. Wait, there's the line art happening. Okay, so, pros and cons to having lots of layers. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Okay. I see. We take these wings. Okay. I'm so nervous to merge these. Combine down. Do it. Okay, flatten. Now we take this. This, for some reason, made things move. Okay, that's why. Merge down. We're just gonna start flattening things. It's okay. We've got the layers. We can take, actually, if we... I'm so nervous because I still feel like I want to change things, but that's okay. We can change things. It's okay. Maybe we adjust this layer now. I'm getting like really into it. Give me a second. I'm like locked into sorting this out. Okay, we'll clean that up in a sec. Okay, are we good to flatten this? Maybe we'll move the legs just real quick before we start committing to something. What is this? There's something going on here. Okay, I think I'll commit to flattening that. We're good. Okay, we take the group and we say flatten. Whoo! Okay. Now we'll just kind of clean this area up a little bit. Okay, so Finn over here, she's just a lot smaller than Finn. Yeah, okay, we need to scale her up, just in general. She's just too small. Then we can start to kind of compare these things. Alright, she's a little wider than Finn, but body size is a little bit better. Why do I have so low people watching? You know, we're just kind of starting out. I only recently started streaming. Try your best, never give up. I hope you get famous. Hey, thanks. That's nice of you to say. Yeah, I'm a newer streamer. I really only started, like a couple weeks ago. I streamed a lot when I was back in like 2020, and then I moved around a lot, so I didn't have a really good streaming setup. But now I'm pretty much in one place, so I'm coming back, doing some drawing streams, doing some animation streams. I'm gonna probably do I'm coming up with a pretty good schedule, I think. I'm pretty happy with the one I'm doing right now. I like streaming it this time. I think it seems to work for people. Works for me. And then I want to do like maybe crafting streams, more animation streams, video game streams on the weekend. I'm glad y'all are having a good time. I'm having a good time too. It's been a good like kind of routine for me to get in and having a fun time. I like when I start to wind down for the day, I'm always just like, man, what do I want to draw tomorrow? That's a good feeling, you know? I used to draw like every day. If you're an artist, I think you might relate to like the struggle of kind of falling out of practice of doing what you love, but if you're making time for it, like I'm making time for this stream. And you get to, you know, it's also kind of like a creative mind boost for me just to be like, what if I just started out the day drawing something like, you know, low stakes, just something for fun. I mean, I'm excited to get these printed out, but okay, clean up this line a little bit. The little butterfly game. Oh yeah. I'm really glad I started off with these four characters. Absolutely my favorite. My favorite Adventure Time character is actually a pretty tough contest. I love Jake. I love Marceline. I love Bubblegum, and I love Ice King. Finn, I like him. He's probably not on my top list. He's very cute though. My friends have tried to draw Firestar and Bluestar and went off the tracks. Do they have like... I would struggle with that if I had to draw like fan art for something like that. Do they have like identifying features? Would it not be it'd be difficult? Difficult for me. I'm also not very good at drawing. There's certain like animals I'm not very good at drawing. Any four-legged creature? That's tough. Okay, the fact that I merged this down is... Oh, it's stressful. I want to adjust the wings, but they're all merged together. No. I can do it. I just need to do this. This is why you take a second guess when you're merging things. I just did all this nice white line art, and now I have to do this. It's gonna look messy. Uh-oh. Got a little too close to the ear. There we go. I've drawn dogs, to birds, to fish, to sharks and whales. That's pretty good. Yeah, keep it up. I don't usually draw animals. I got really stuck on drawing, I have a lot of practice in fairies. I can draw you a mean fairy. I never really drew animals, which is funny because That was always something, like family members, when they found out I was an artist, they were like, oh, you know, I'd love like a portrait of a horse, and for my life, I've never been able to draw a horse. I'm so bad at drawing horses. They have so many joints where you don't expect them to have joints. Okay. Alright, it's all donked up, but I think this is looking better. Well, I'm gonna take this and... Okay, undo. How do you do that thing where you just kind of copy and paste it? I'm just gonna copy and paste. And then remove this link. Okay, so if anything, I should have kept the wing layers separate. That would have been smart, because I'm like adjusting those forever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's take this layer, move it below. There we go. Now I can kind of adjust it. That feels better. What if I... Okay, I like up. That's good. I'm just looking at the butterfly pose that Finn has, which I just nailed on the first try. How many different poses can a butterfly have? I mean... Alright, Marceline the moth queen over here. That's my family. My auntie was like, can you draw a horse for me? Yeah, I feel that. I used to, I mean, I said this earlier, but I was drawing dragons a lot. So, like, they'd come up to me and they'd say, oh, you like to draw, that's awesome, can you draw me a horse? And I'll just be like, I'll just look up from my hyper-realistic dragon sketch that I'm working on and say, who are you talking to? Me? You want me to draw a horse? I'm over here, like, illustrating the fantasy in my mind, and you want me to draw a horse? I was like, fantasy creatures only, thanks. What about a mermaid horse? What are those called? Do you guys remember, what was that? There was this thing called Bella Sarah in like a long time ago, which was like a horse girl trading card game that you could like punch in a code, kind of like Webkins online. And then you'd have a digital horse. They had mermaid horses. Guess who wanted one? Me. Did anyone have a Bella Sarah? I don't know like anyone who did. I think I might know one person who did. Was jealous. I also really wanted Wedkins. I really wanted Neopets. I loved Neopets. I thought about making a video about Neopets. A horse? I'll make it a unicorn. Oh man, unicorns. I did like unicorns. Again, really tough for little me to draw, but nowadays I've gotten better. Since I had so many people asking me to draw them a horse, I can sort of draw a horse. Don't ask me to animate one though. Oh my word. I have one of my original series has a unicorn that I'm trying to animate. It's so hard. Four-legged critters walking around. It's just impossible. By all rights, they shouldn't even be able to move. Just kidding. But man, someone once said in like an animation class I was in, someone said animating 4 legs is like one of the hardest things. It's like one of the hardest things you can do. You know, just think about how much time people spend on the human 2-leg walk cycle. Now you're gonna just put 2 more legs in there. And then, like I said, joints, like just joints in weird places. And I mean, you could just I always just look at like tons of footage and stuff. I mean, yeah, you could just rotoscope it, but sometimes you go for a little bit of a specific art style or flair. It's not exactly for rotoscope, but okay. Marceline's looking cute. Unicorns are majestic. Absolutely. Birds mixed with the butterfly? We did talk about that, like, hummingbird moth that one time, a couple days ago. Which is, like, exactly what it sounds. Real critter. Alright, I'm moving the Gunther caterpillar. Oh my word. You can't see him there. Okay, there we go. I lost the snail, but I think I can draw the snail from memory. I'm gonna do a quick snail wind down sketch with a snail. Snail. He's got a little hand. He's waving. Does he have antennae or little eye stalks? I need my reference. I think he's like this. He might have this sort of thing going on. Let's grab one of these oranges. This orange might be a little too heavy. Let's grab Jake's orange. It does, okay. My animator friend animates a car for me. Or a cat. Was that a typo? To improve his skills, and honestly, it's wholesome. Yeah, animation has really it's broadened my horizons for sure. I love it. I still remember like the first time I animated something and I saw it like, you know, move for like the first time. I like literally gasped. It just like felt really magical. It's like my picture is literally moving and breathing. That's how it feels. And I kind of love that kind of description too because of the like root word, you know, to animate. It kind of comes from, you know, bringing something dead to life, like a necromancer. That's actually what inspired my I have a little the end card on my animations on my channel is like a witch like zapping zapping a skull. And that's kind of my idea behind it is like, oh, we're taking something dead and we're making it move around. Like a witch. I'm the witch. It's me. Spoiler. Your first ever animation was a superhero trying to fly, but he fell into a rock. That's ambitious. My first animation was like a ball bouncing. I think, actually, no. You know what my first animation was? I know I have to think. My first animation was in PictoChat on the DS. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. You could do this thing in PictoChat, which was like a little chat feature on the DS where you could like send little pictures into this little group chat or to yourself if you weren't connected to anything. And I just like drew several pictures and then you could have this like feature where you could quickly like flip through the pictures. And so it was basic, really simple animation of like a snowman melting. And I drew like a flower blooming and stuff like that. But I used to just like do that over and over again. I was like, wow. I do some animations for work. They're not very exciting. I do a CGI computer graphic stuff. So nothing like what I'm doing right now. Nothing like the 2D sketch animations that I do on my channel. Mostly do like I take like a 3D rendering of like a product or something, and then I make it spin around, and if it has like a hinge or a door or like any like pieces that twist, I like do little animations of that. It's fun though. I do I've enjoyed computer animation for hyper realistic product renderings and things like that. There's a time and place for it. I do go on and on though about how much I don't love CGI 3D computer generated animation in like movies. I definitely prefer hand drawn. Snail the cat face like this. Here. That's actually pretty cute. There he is. I can't remember what his antennas look like. I'll have to look at that. I think it's more, maybe it's more just like, that seems right. I'll take a look at that. Alright, I need to fix that, clean him up a little bit. We'll probably do a... Oh no, I drew him on the Gunther layer. We'll fix him a little up, just a little bit. Squish him. Here we go. You'll be Gary! Looking good. Alright. It's that time of the day. We got some good work done, did a little bit of cleanup work for our main cast, added a couple accent stickers to the sticker sheet. Alright. It's time for me to head off to work, clock in, get money. Happy Friday, everybody! I'll probably be coming back here same time for the rest of the week next week. I'll probably come back to doing some more fan art drawings, might do some more animation. I like to jump around a little bit, keep it interesting, but maybe craft streams this weekend. We'll see. We'll see what I have the time for on the weekend. But I hope you all have a good weekend. Hope you have a good day or morning or night, wherever you are. And thanks so much for hanging out and for watching.